What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Jose once again from PetRockMedia.com. We are back with another video, and in today's video we're going to talk about a brand new GFX camera body that was just made part of the PetRockMedia studios here in the last few days. Let's talk about it. Alright everybody, as always, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you stopping on by, supporting this channel each and every time we post content. If you are new here and this is something that you are interested in, learning about camera gear, photography, cinematography, and so forth, then this is the channel for you. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and punch that bell icon and give a thumbs up. It greatly helps out the channel and greatly helps keep the lights on here at PetRock Media Studios. Of course, only if you like the content. So roughly a year ago, we added a brand new camera to the PetRock Media Studios in the form of a GFX camera from Fujifilm. And that camera was the GFX 50R. Rangefinder style, which is an incredibly very stealthy style of body that houses a pretty large GFX medium format sensor. It was a great street photography style camera, which if you know anything about medium format, street photography and medium format don't go well together, and you really don't hear those two phrases in the same sentence. But the GFX 50R kind of revolutionized that because of its form factor, its giant brick, if you will. Pretty relatively sleek design and just overall really nice in the hands, feels right. Again, it's like a jumbo size, like X Pro 3, things of that nature. It's got the rangefinder style, so you're shooting, to the side. It's got a rather clunky but still kind of cool screen, which I personally like when I'm doing landscapes or street photography. I like to have this style versus the flip out screen. To me, that's more for vlogging. But this camera, in my opinion, revolutionized the medium format market, specifically if you were looking to utilize it for ranges of photography style, street photography, photojournalism, things like that. And you can still get amazing results because of that incredibly large sensor. Fast forward another year, 2021, and Fuji went ahead and refreshed another camera lineup, which kind of merged their top-of-the-line GFX body, the 100 and the 50S, and came up with the GFX 100S, which is in my hands right here. Now, on the topic of that, I will be selling the GFX 50R. I don't want to do that because I like the body style of this camera as well. But again, can't have two GFX bodies. That's an amazing investment. And I kind of want to recoup some of the cost that I had for this camera with the GFX 50R. So if you are interested, I'm going to leave a link to the eBay auction going on right now. Definitely, if you're looking and you're in the market for a GFX body, this has a little over 500 shutter clicks. That is basically brand new. That is basically a on display camera from a camera store, and even then some of those have a lot more shutter counts. So again, if you know somebody or if you yourself are interested, I am selling the body with 3 batteries, a big double battery charger, and the original charger as well. So again, link down below. But the star of the show is the GFX body. This is the GFX 100S, I'm sorry. Right now I have it modified to shoot with a Canon FD glass. This is specifically the 24mm, which turns it into about a 19mm equivalent on a medium format body. There is a little bit of vignetting on this lens, but that's okay. I usually crop to the original Pano crop sensor or the crop of the JPEG, which is built into the camera as well. So I don't really utilize the corners, but we'll get into more of that in a future video, talking about some of my favorite images with this camera, what it can capture street photography wise, and just how I like to matte and create my street photography photos utilizing that crop that's built in that crops the JPEG, but it's not a permanent crop. When you bring it into Lightroom, it has the full image in there. It just shows you where the crop was created. Now the GFX 50R can accomplish that same crop feature in there as well, so I'm really glad that it was kept and brought over into this particular body as well. Now, other than knowing it's the 100S, there is no markings such as this right here. You can see it says 50R. Here, it doesn't say it anywhere. It just says Fujifilm right there. You'll know it's the 100S, however, there's really no type of body marks on this camera that shows that it is the 100S. I'm also going to be pairing it with my quote-unquote pancake lens, the 50mm, also a GFX lens. This is a great lens for kind of like the street photography. It gives you almost a 40mm, 39-40mm equivalent on this 3.5, which is about a 2.8 lens. Really a great compact camera to take with you for, you know, just personal shooting. Not really wide enough for landscapes, but it does produce some pretty amazing images. Putting it on right there, and you could see that is basically like putting on maybe a 35mm on a DSLR, maybe like the Nifty 50, the older ones with the older DSLR bodies. It's still relatively small and compact, even though it's, I mean, when you look at it from this point of view, from the GFX 50R, it is a little bit thicker, the bodies, but again, 100 megapixels, 50 megapixels. Another thing that I really enjoy about this new camera is that it shares the exact same battery as the X-T4. This is the battery, which is a proprietary battery for the GFX 50R. This is the one right here from Fujifilm, the NPT125. This hunk of a battery is now replaced with this battery right here. This is the one, as I mentioned, that goes on the X-T4 as well. This is the MPW235, and what I liked about that is that I also shoot with the X-T4, and so I can take one set of batteries and have it count both towards my GFX or my X-T4 as well. But that about wraps up this video, everyone. I just wanted to give a quick overview. I'm switching back to the Canon FD lens. Just a quick overview of the camera itself, some of the pros that I already love about this camera. Total customization on everything on here. Dual card slots. They are SD card slots, but they're dual card slots as well. Utilizing, you know, that redundancy factor in case one of your card fails, then you'll have that backup as well. Really enjoy this top screen right there. You can see up on the top, it's got some information on there. You can have it change over to kind of reflect what you want it to show. You can have it show like your histogram. You can have it show these digital wheels. You can have it show your histogram if you're going to take a photo. So let me take the lens cap off. You can see the histogram kind of activate right there. And then just like a general overview information, kind of similar to the X Pro 3, kind of has that information on the back you can set it up with. This has the top LCD screen that can show that. But again, that wraps up this video. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be posting more images courtesy of the adapted FD lenses, the images I can grab from that 50mm pancake. I'm hoping to get the 100 to 200mm lens here in the next coming months. I'm going to really start saving up for that lens and have it added to my GFX body camera kit, if you will. And I'll be shooting with the GFX 100S and the X-T4 as my two primary camera bodies. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to come along for the journey, hit that subscribe button, punch that bell icon, give me a thumbs up or 2 thumbs down. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for stopping on by. I greatly appreciate the support. We are getting closer and closer to 3,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that, so really appreciate each and every one of you for stopping on by. And I'll check all of you beautiful human beings in the next video. Peace.